Thought I'd change up my filming location because the sun's just been so lovely today. Hello, how are we? Welcome back to the third gathering of your monthly music club, Honorary Mentions. A little bit like a book club, I choose 10 tracks each month to share with you. We discuss in the comments, and at the end of the month, you get to decide what song you would like a full dedicated video on. Last time you chose Flowers by George Moyer, and I'm very excited to say that you will be receiving a particularly special video about that very soon. And now, without further ado, let's get into your April picks. Khruangbin put out an album just a few days ago, and I've already listened to it probably 10 times. It's so good. Just a masterclass in musicianship. Everything they put out is just timeless, and I can't get enough. I could have chosen any of the tracks really. Pom Pam is great, so is Juego y Nubes, but I chose the opening track, 1553, because 53 is my family's lucky number and I feel like I need some luck this week. This track is just what you need for a minimal effort Monday. Just ease back into the week, stay in that Sunday state of mind and body. I actually find a lot of their music really great to meditate to. Next up we have Pink Dress by Humble the Great. This artist is a very new find for me, and I just love everything that he puts out. He comes from my home county, big up the Kent Massive, and he just makes really good R&B pop, like a nice middle ground between Frank Ocean and Rex Orange County. Pink Dress is really cool because it's like equal parts this dreamy, relaxing tune and also just a vibey, groovy earworm. It's something that you could listen to while walking around that will keep your tempo but also keep your heart rate at a nice, easy level. Very Daniel Caesar, I would say. This next song lives rent-free in my mind, and that is Metamorphosis by Infinity Song. There's a cat. I don't know what it is that these four siblings put into their music that makes it so hypnotic, but I will turn a blind eye because I love it. They bring such a fresh new take to soft rock while still incorporating those heritage characteristics of the genre. I just think they're so exciting. The harmonies in Metamorphosis are just to die for, and don't even get me started on that guitar solo around the 3-minute 30 mark. It's just primo. Cannot wait to see what this family does next. My next pick is Mahal, which is the title track from the latest EP by Glass Beams. If you couldn't tell, the last month has been a bit of an exploration of more international sounds for me. They're definitely on that same vein as Khruangbin. They're actually a band from Melbourne, but they have Indian heritage, and so they incorporate a lot of that and like traditional Indian instruments with this new age psychedelic sound, and it's just mesmerizing. I mean, even just visually, this band is stunning. Those masks are beautiful. I'm hoping I can get to a show soon. I know they're coming to Perth in June, I believe. I can only just imagine that they're just as hypnotizing on stage, if not more. And yeah, I just think this is a really exciting new-ish band to have on the Australian scene. Had to add a little sprinkle of my childhood in here, obviously. So as someone that was brought up on Britpop, Suede hold a place in my heart. I saw someone use She's in Fashion on an outfit video on Instagram, and I just want to throw out a thank you to whoever that was, because since then I've been diving back into the Head Music album, and it's just been a great time. She's in Fashion is just nostalgic to its bones. It is sun-drenched and metropolitan and art student and glorious. Total main character song. I feel like it's something we should all be playing when we're getting ready in the morning, choosing our fits. It's so Kate Moss. You'll be hard to find a voice quite as hauntingly soulful as Jordan Rakei, and this track Learning is just a cinematic masterpiece, really. The strings and the gospel elements and Jordan's just vulnerable and earnest vocals, it's mind-blowing. There's a real unwavering sincerity to his music. You can just feel every bit of the heart of him in it. Learning is just one of the most stunning songs I've ever heard. It is spine-chilling stuff. And the fact that this man has only been nominated for a Grammy and not actually won one is criminal. And one thing I really love about his songwriting style is his use of restraint. I think with a song like this, it'd be really easy to go all in, but keeping some of those moments reserved just really preserves meaning in it, if that makes any sense. The builds just feel more dramatic and there's more underlying tension to the song. It's just beautiful. So this song is sure to put a smile on your face. It is I Know by De La Soul. De La Soul only recently made their full discography available for streaming, so I've been having a great time with that. I Know combines 80s jazz rap, a Steely Dan sample, and Otis Redding whistling throughout it, so what's not to like, really? For my Northern Hemisphere babies, this one's going to really get you in the mood for the warmer months that are to come. It just emanates that feeling of drinks in the park with all your friends on a summer's day. If you don't know De La Soul, get to know they were and still are groundbreaking artists, and they need to be on your playlists. Scarlett is lying down in the sun right next to me. I want to see if you can hear her purr in this mic. Next on the list is Irish indie pop dream Nell Mescal with her single Killing Time. Nell's voice is just beautiful. She's got such a lovely tone and is able to deliver so much without straining it. Like, it just sounds so natural coming out of her mouth. It's almost as if that's just how she talks. For 20 years old too, her songwriting style is just mature beyond her years. I think she kind of reminds me of Sam Fender in that sense. Killing Time is such a tune, and I feel like it's already a festival anthem, and I really hope I get to see her live one day because I think she'd just be incredible. That soaring bridge is just, yes, satisfying. One to watch for sure. Okay, this is another nostalgia hit for me. The Time Is Now by Moloko? I don't know. I just remember this being played on Heart FM all the time, which was my mum's choice of radio station back in England. This track is such a great example of how you don't need a ton of production and a ton of noise to make a really great dance banger. All I really ask for is some disco strings and a good beat, and that's what this song is. It is disco stripped back to its bare bones without missing any of the key elements. This is the kind of stuff I want played in clubs. I think club culture has really gone downhill since we sort of abandoned that classy but a little bit sexy atmosphere on the dance floor. This tune harks back to a time before vapes and smartphones infiltrated the dance floor, and I think that's how you would define it. Last but not least is Lots of Nothing by Spacey Jane. They are a band local to me, and I think I want to keep doing that each month, introducing you to a band that is from my city because I love my local music scene. Spacey Jane, I think, are probably my city's biggest success story since Tame Impala, I would say. Very lucky to have seen them grow from playing small support slots to headlining our major festivals here in Australia. Lucky to have met them as well and worked at events they've played. They really are just so talented, and they put on such a great show. They have amazing energy. The fans are great. And yeah, I just wanted to introduce you to them if you haven't heard of them yet. Lots of Nothing is one of my favorite tracks off their sophomore album, Here Comes Everybody. And that whole album is fantastic. It is just feel good Aussie indie rock. Such a uniquely classic West Australian sound. And that wraps up this month's honorary mentions. Please go have a listen. Let it soundtrack your hot girl walks. The Spotify playlist will be linked below. And come back and fire up the comment section with your thoughts. I will, of course, be in there throughout the month chatting to you all. Closer to the end of the month, I will post both on my community tab here on YouTube and my Instagram story, asking you to decide which song was your favorite and which song you would like a dedicated video on. If this is our first time meeting, hi, I'm Honor. Lovely to meet you. If you would like to be part of our little gang here we have on YouTube, we would love to have you. And all you have to do is subscribe. Have a wonderful rest of your day, drink some water, have a nap, and I will see you very, very soon. Look at this girl. Ugh.